What's up, y'all? Goofy Rexy here. Hope everybody is doing well. And I want to talk about this subject here today, how to wait for the next patch. I know I was talking about it last night on stream and basically saying that I kind of feel like we're in limbo right now, right? Like we know that another patch is coming. We don't know exactly when that patch is going to be. It could be next week. It could be the week after that. We know that their anniversary is also coming up too, right? So do they want to get the patch out of the way before the anniversary? We know that there's some things that are coming, but we're sort of kind of in limbo right now, not necessarily knowing what to do. Well, and this is barring, right, that you probably have already built up your Doom Raid teams. You've probably already solidified your arena team. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, what do I do in the interim? How do I prepare myself for the next patch? What do I do? Because I don't know exactly what's coming for the next patch yet. We know about the Darkhold team. We know that they are going to be released. Based on the blog post here, we're still waiting on one character, right? So we know Morgan Le Fay. We know 2 of the 3 new characters that are going to be a part of this Darkhold team. We know about Wong, and we already know about Doctor Strange. We know Scarlet Witch is going to be getting a rework. So we're still waiting on information for one additional character. And we also believe potentially as well that Cosmic Crucible may be going live in the next patch. But being that it just got play tested, I wouldn't be surprised too if maybe it skips this next patch and probably goes for the patch after that. But I think a lot of us are expecting that Cosmic Crucible is going to be on the next patch as well. But what do you do in the interim right now, I guess, while you're sort of waiting for that next patch? And I think a lot of the reasons why questions are why we even talked about this last night is because of this, right? We have Dark Hunters, and then we also have Darkhold that's coming. 2 teams that require Mystic Gear. One team is a War Offense team. The other team is an Arena team. And I know a lot of players value Arena teams more than they do value a War Offense team. I know I definitely do value Arena teams more than I do War Offense teams, because usually Arena teams are also pretty damn good in War. And sometimes some of those characters can also be plug and play in some of the raid content, right? So what do you do right now? So personally for me, what I think is, I have a few points. So some of the things that I would do right now is this. I think Dark Hunters you probably want to put them at a stopping point. That's what I've currently done with my roster right now. I have Elsa Bloodstone at 71 and Gear Tier 12, and the rest of the characters at 71 and Gear Tier 12. Once I finally unlock Morbius, most likely I'll also be able to be bringing them up to 71 and a Gear Tier 12 also. But I'm going to be saving my gold. What I mean by that is I'm only going to be spending a certain amount of gold per day. Usually I spend about 1.5 to 1.7 million gold per day. I'm probably going to drop that down to about 1 million gold per day. And here's the reason why I'm doing that. Although I am shelving the Dark Hunter team, because I have Web Warriors, and I believe that Web Warriors are going to be able to get me through the Pestilence event, right? I think at difficulty 6, I'll get them up to G15. I'm going to go on with that team and hope that they're going to be able to take me through difficulty 6 in the Pestilence event. I don't know if I'm actually going to need Dark Hunters to be able to complete some of that content, right? So therefore, I'm saving my gold in the meantime. So the gold that I would probably spend to upgrade these characters right now to get them to 75 and Gear Tier 14 and 80 and 14, and then maybe probably eventually 85 and 15 if I'm really feeling sweaty about it, right? Which I probably wouldn't, because once again, Darkhold is coming. I'm going to hold off on that gold and hold off on those resources just in case I actually do need this team, because if I do need them, I want to be able to have the gold available, because most likely a Pestilence event is only going to run, the Scourge event is only going to run for a short period of time, right? And I'm probably going to need to upgrade them fast if I'm actually really trying to get through difficulty 6. Alternatively, you could also just do difficulty 5 and not even worry about it then at that point. But if I'm trying to get through difficulty 6 and I do need the Dark Hunter team, then I don't want to be caught, with what's the term? Like, I don't want to be caught kind of surprised, right, by not having the resources available to me to then be able to upgrade them to be able to get through that difficult portion of the event that I've already embarked and already started on. I'm also doing the same thing with my Mystic Gear. So identifying all the nodes, I've written them down. I've identified all the nodes where all the Mystic Gear is. Also all the G15 mini uniques, all of the G14 mini uniques. Whenever I see any of those pieces in the supply store, I'm grabbing those supplies in the supply store as well. I am being very careful about, I'm also even doing this thing where I believe that if you favorite characters, that there's a little bit of a scarcity mechanic in the game. I know tinfoil hat, whatever, right? But I do believe that the game sort of, whenever you heart a character or favorite a character, that they kind of start to hold back the resources on you for it. They hold back those resources. So I'm kind of not doing that either, right? I'm not favoriting them. You don't know that I'm looking for the gear for them. So therefore, I believe that it's giving me higher drop rates by farming that gear in the store, right? Or farming that gear in the campaigns, and then also potentially being able to get those things to fall more frequently in the store as well. So those are some things I'm doing. Saving my gold. I'm saving my mystic gear to be prepared for the time when what if I actually do need to invest into Dark Runners to be able to get through that event. Then I'm going to be prepared in order to be able to do so. Now, I know that there's some things floating around there that you probably will be able to unlock or at XYZ amount of stars. That has not been confirmed yet by Scopely. So for me personally, I am not, until I see it, I'm still kind of functioning on the notion that I'll probably need to get to difficulty 6 myself in order for me to get the stars that I want on that character. So I'm preparing to do that. If I don't need to, that would be great. But however, I am preparing for the worst, because you have to prepare for the worst when it comes to Marvel Strike Force. But yeah, saving gold, saving my gear. And I'm also as well, I'm trying not to get sucked up into bad offers right now. In general, I don't really buy a lot of bad offers in general, but there are some offers that are going to be in the store leading up to the patch that probably aren't going to be great, right? Because they're enticing you to spend a little bit more before that patch rolls around. Now, there are some decent offers that are here, and these offers will change every single store reset, right? But this is a decent offer. I'm not quite sure this is a costume credit super deal, though. Two different things that are happening. Gold costume, nope. It's not the same, but this is actually not terrible. I don't like it. I would prefer this if this was like $10, then I might consider this a little bit more. If this right here is probably $20, then I'll probably consider it a little bit more. But they're saying, hey, 2 million gold. You got the Armory 16s. Armory 16s aren't that great. Like each one of these drops like not a lot of pieces in general, right? So that's the reason why I don't like the pricing on them. If you're saying that that's how you're valuing your gold, then I guess, but no, like, just be careful of some of the offers that they're going to throw into the store, because some of those offers as well are probably most likely going to be a little, they're built to kind of get you, to entice you, so that you go ahead and that you grab those offers. And I would also say this, like one more important thing to me than like the offers and paying attention to what the offers are, and also saving your gold and just being prepared, right, for whenever the next team gets released, just in case you do need it. I also will say this might be a time for you to maybe, even if you to just kind of enjoy the game and don't stress out, right? Barring if you've already developed and invested into your Doom Raid teams, if you already invested into your arena team, this is a perfect opportunity as well for you to kind of just chill out, relax, don't go too crazy, look at the information that's being presented, take it for what it is, and then also kind of assess it for yourself, and then so that you can then make educated decisions on your roster. But that's kind of what I'm doing right now in terms of like in this limbo state that we are. I'm preparing for things, but I'm not going hard on anything right now. I'm spending my 1 million gold per day. Usually I spend 1.5 to 1.7 million gold, but right now I am not doing that, because what if I do need that goal later on? I want to be able to have it available to me. So that's the kind of the direction that I'm going into right now, just preparing myself for that moment. But listen, guys, appreciate you guys watching the video. Want to know what your guys' thoughts are. How are you preparing for the next patch as well? What are some things that potentially you are excited about that could come in the next patch also as well? Maybe we might be getting the fifth character. This could be a 5-character patch, right? We don't know. It could be a 5-character patch, 3 new characters for 4 new characters for Darkhold. Could be 1 additional character as well for Dark Runners. We did see that Blade picture, so maybe that's coming too. But listen, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Leave it in the comments when I hear about it. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, guys, check out the links down below. Twitch, Discord, Facebook, all that jazz, guys. Check that stuff out below. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Hey, y'all be safe.